Hi guys, welcome back to Mademoiselle Tarot. Today I'm doing a reading on Aaron Carter. I don't usually do readings like this, but he has been on my mind a lot and he is not going away until I do a reading. His mother is in a lot of distress at the moment and she needs closure. Aaron Carter was the brother of Nick from the Backstreet Boys. He was an American singer and rapper. He came to fame as a teenage pop star in the late 90s. His net worth at the height of his career was millions. When he turned 18, he filed for bankruptcy as he got hit with taxes that weren't paid when he wasn't in control of his money beforehand. He really did make an effort to rebuild his life by touring and making music. Tragically, the singer's last few years would continue to be just plagued by scandal, from drug addiction to mental health issues. He worked hard towards the end of his life, trying to recover, trying to be a good father. He became a father, but sadly died just before his son turned 1. Before his death, Aaron posted on social media that he believed his life was in danger. And on November 5th, 2022, he was found, reportedly, in his bathtub at home. Now keep in mind, guys, this is a tarot reading and this is all alleged. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. I would like to do a reading, please, Spirit, on the energies surrounding Aaron Carter's death, please. Aaron Carter's death. Could I have clear messages for the surrounding energies of Aaron Carter's death, please, Spirit? One more shuffle. That card turned around, so I do need to keep that. The 9 of Swords. Wasn't sleeping, having nightmares, had a lot of worries. Give me 8 more cards, please, Spirit, on the energy surrounding Aaron Carter's demise. Could I have four more cards, please, Spirit? Two more, please. Thank you. Okay, this is deep. He was really struggling in his head. He was having nightmares. He couldn't sleep. All these problems and worries in his head were keeping him up at night. He didn't know how to cope with all these problems. There was no end in sight in his mind. He really was trying to balance everything out in his life. There was some sort of truth he needed to be told with a woman that was in his life. He continued to meet up with people to get drugs. There was some sort of meeting going on. He met up with somebody. Somebody offered to give him drugs. He was in the wrong company. No matter how much he tried to move on and balance his life out, there was somebody there that kept holding him back. There may have been some sort of corruption going on here, and there was an unexpected turn of events. Drugs was his downfall. They were able to get at him through drugs. I'm going to clarify with cartomancy today. The traditional feel to the reading, I really do admire, I really am drawn to. So let's clarify. What is this Nine of Swords about? What was causing him nightmares, worries, and keeping him up at night? Could we clarify the Nine of Swords, please, Spirit? Okay, we have two. We have the Six of Clubs and the Five of Hearts. He wanted to be successful. But he was doing it hard. There was some sort of regret he had in regards to something he made public, or something that he was being recognised for. It was causing him nightmares. He had a lot of regret about something. Could we clarify this? Ace of Coins, please, Spirit. Let's clarify the Ace of Coins. There was an offering being made by the love of his life that he wasn't happy with. But he did want to make a truce. Agree to disagree, to bring harmony into the situation. Money could have been involved here. It may have been child support worries on his mind, how he was going to pay child support, how he was going to provide for his child. He did seem to block her out. He was trying to avoid the situation and the connection that they had. Some sort of truce, an offer needed to be made. Could we clarify judgment upside down in reverse, please? The judgment in reverse. Are people wrong? Are people wrong about his death? His demise? Clarify. Judgment in reverse, please, Spirit. Six of Hearts. This could have to do with a child or a sibling. And someone from the past, somebody that he really cared about, judged him harshly. It really did play on his mind. He was being judged. in the public eye. There were so many regrets that he had. But these nightmares just wouldn't go away. He was so worried. About how all this was going to pan out. His regrets, the love of his life, and a sibling that judged him very harshly, really hurt him. Could we clarify the Justice card, please, Spirit? Let's clarify the Justice card. Why is Justice here? You know, the Justice card means responsibility, decisions, cause and effect. He really had a lot of decisions to make, a lot of responsibility on his hands, while being judged harshly by the people he cared about. Could this show that he lost his child? Is that what was giving him nightmares? Much regret about the whole situation? As much as not wanting to be involved with the love of his life, he wanted to make a truce. So that he was able to see his son again. Let's clarify this Justice card. Queen of Spades and the Ten of Wands, Ten of Clubs. They were broken up. She was putting a burden on him for what was going to happen in the future. And these overbearing responsibilities, overwhelming responsibilities that he had. He didn't know how he was going to cope with it. He didn't know how to deal with the situation. He was cut out of their life. He really was struggling. With trying to make everything fair and balanced. The Queen of Spades cuts people out of her life. They are brutally honest. They know what they want. And this has put a massive burden on him. Now we have the Temperance, which is a blending of energies. The Patience card, trying to work out how he was going to keep everybody happy. Trying to do the right thing. He did meet up with somebody here. And this could have been in regards to drugs, something toxic. He was feeling hopeless. Tell me more about this Temperance card, please, Spirit. Seven of Diamonds, Queen of Clubs. There may have been 3 women involved in his life here. That really was affecting his mental health. Another Patience card, waiting for the right time. Assessing the situation. Why is this Hermit card here, please, Spirit? We have the Joker in reverse. Three of Hearts. And the Seven of Spades. There could have been some corruption here going on. All he wanted was love. He seemed to be isolated in some way. Friends could have been involved here. There were friends being deceptive. Taking advantage of his isolation and trying to find a way out. He wanted to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But there were friends here deceiving him. Friends. There may have been three involved. Liars, stealers, cheaters, taking him for everything they could get. His friends were taking advantage of him, of his kind, loving nature. Can we clarify this Queen of Wands, please? I'd just like to show you this card. She really is in her element, living her best life, looking her best, holding 3 candles, sitting by a piano. Could we clarify the Queen of Wands, please, Spirit? Why is the Queen of Wands here? Okay, we have 1. Three of Diamonds. This Queen of Wands was collaborating with other people, talking about him. Not necessarily in a bad way, but acknowledging his downfalls. Could I have more on this Queen of Wands, please? More on this Queen of Wands. More on this Queen of Wands. Nine of Clubs. Somebody that had their guard up. Somebody that was defensive. They had some sort of perseverance here. With some sort of collaboration that was going on. Talks. There could have been some sort of teamwork and planning here. Connected to this Queen of Wands. We have three candles, 3 of Diamonds. Planning. Oh. The Wounded Warrior. I really am starting to feel sick. Queen of Wands was in collaboration with somebody. This involved drugs. This is the Devil card. This involved drugs. Cause a Tower moment. Queen of Wands collaborating in regards to drugs to cause a Tower moment. I don't see any males in this reading as yet. I only see females. You have the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Clubs, the Queen of Spades, and the Queen of Wands, which is the same as the Queen of Clubs. 3 women. Why is this Devil card here, please, Spirit? Why is this Devil card here? What happened with the drugs? There may have been 3 women here trying to help him recover from his drug addiction, but his friends were just continuing to keep him on the road to destruction for their own benefits. Let's clarify this Devil card, please, Spirit. Oh, here we go. There's a king. Just as I said it. It was a male that gave him the drugs. Could have been a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the person that needs the justice towards them. He's the one that kept Aaron enthusiastic towards taking drugs. They had a forceful energy. Somebody was trying to force him to do something in regards to drugs. Could we clarify the tower, please? Why is this tower here, Spirit? More on this tower. Betrayal. This is somebody that he knew. Somebody betrayed him. He may have been given bad drugs. And there could be 3 people involved here. Three has come up 1, 2, 3 times. So we have 3, 3, 3. Aaron's connected to this reading. There definitely was a betrayal here that caused the tower moment. The main man, the King of Wands, that gave it to him. He met up with him. Gave him a bad batch. And this is what caused the tower moment. There definitely is betrayal. A lot of betrayal and lying and stealing. People taking him for granted. Oh, I'm getting really hot here. That means I'm pretty close. But there may have been a woman involved in planning this situation. This Queen of Wands was waiting for the right time. She may have been connected to the family in some way, to his childhood. May have been connected to a sibling in some way. I'm going to bring out some keyword cards and see what comes up. So first of all, we have the Nine of Swords. Nightmares over his success and regrets. Nightmares and regrets over his success. Could we have a key word to this, please? A key word. Oh, we've got 3. Nightmares and regrets. Parents' debt online. He had a lot of regrets and nightmares, and he was trying to move on from his parents putting him into debt at such a young age. There was some sort of online regret that he had. He really was trying to get over what his parents did to him. It was causing him nightmares and worries. Anytime he had to worry about money, this would come into his mind. He really was finding it hard to get over this. But he also regretted making it public. It really did play on his mind. He really was struggling. To get over the millions of dollars that his parents lost. He really was worried about his mother in debt and struggling as well. He wanted to make everything right. He was trying to recover from everything. He was trying to recover from the mistakes made from the past. Could we have some keywords, please, in regards to the offer for the love of his life that he was avoiding, but wanted to call a truce. We have accident, neighbour, and trickster. Was there a neighbour involved in what happened here? Did the neighbour have a strategy? Could the neighbour have told a lie on how it was an accident? Somebody was strategizing against him, somebody close to him, and called it an accident. Okay. Could we clarify Judgment in reverse and the Six of Hearts, please, Spirit? We have ego, sibling. I knew it. It was his brother that was hurting him. Deleted. Oh my God. Lies. Ego. Well, we know that the sibling has a big ego. We know that. He's a kind of narcissist. He's lying. His brother, his sibling is lying. He was judging him harshly. And wanted him to be deleted. Whether that be deleted off social media because it was hurting his ego. I'm not going to go any further into that. Truth at the bottom of the deck. His sibling didn't want the truth to come out. Could we clarify the justice? Queen of Spades and the Ten of Wands, please. Oh, we have enough here. Wow. We have powerful plan. Police cover-up. And child. That may have been the plan to take his child away from him. All part of the strategy. But there is a police cover-up here. There was a planned cover-up. Give me some keywords on the Temperance, Seven of Diamonds, and the Queen of Clubs. Who was waiting for the right time? Who was being patient and waiting for the right time? There was a meeting. He did meet up with somebody. Okay, so it is somebody that he met up with. Do you think that the neighbour knows that it wasn't an accident? That there is deception here? So it is somebody that he met up with is connected to this in some way. A narcissist. He was being gaslit. This person was gaslighting him. A meeting with a narcissist. Okay. The deceptive friends taking advantage of you. Could I have some keywords, please, Spirit? Maybe this is... Sorry, I'm still stuck on this one with the love of his life. Maybe she's able to find out from a neighbour that somebody is lying about this accident. Maybe the love of his life needs to go to a neighbour and get some CCTV CCTV footage. Something may come up there. Tell me more on these deceptive friends, please. Oh, wow. Surveillance and hotshot. He had deceptive friends that were watching him. As I was just saying about the CCTV footage, somebody needs to check surveillance cameras. That could have some answers with what friends he was with at the time or just before, because somebody gave him a hot shot. Which means somebody was messing with his drugs. He was being watched. They thought he was Hollywood at the bottom of the deck. Could we have more on this Queen of Wands collaborating? What was she collaborating about? More on this Queen of Wands, please, Spirit. I have more on this Queen of Wands. Collaborating. Enemy on the bottom of the deck. We have ignore and home. Could this be the housekeeper that collaborated with the police saying that he was okay when they turned up at his home? But being ignorant about the fact. She may have been ignoring the fact that he was wounded. Being ignorant. Ignorant at home. Could letting the police see him that night have saved his life? Let's clarify this King of Clubs, the Ace of Clubs, and the Devil. This is the drugs being tampered with, and this is who gave them to him. Let's clarify. Who is this King of Clubs? Please, Spirit. Oh. We have blackmail. He was being blackmailed. It was a hitman. Somebody was hired to do it. Somebody was hired to sell him bad drugs. And it could have been set up by his friends or somebody that his friends were connected to. Give me more on this Tower moment and the Three of Spades, please, Spirit. Yes, he was definitely being gaslit. And he is connected to this person. There's a connection with this narcissist he met up with. A woman. He met up with some woman that was a narcissist that was gaslighting him. He may have been blackmailing somebody. So they fixed him up. We have secret at the bottom of the deck. He knew something. Give me more on this tower, please, Spirit. Secret. There was something he knew. And he talked about it with this woman he met up with. But he was being watched. He may have also opened up to his friends. Or was there a secret connection that nobody knew about? There's a narcissist woman that was gaslighting him. It could have been connected in all of this. Is there anything more you'd like to tell me before I end this reading, please? Is there anything else we need to know before I end this reading? Is there anything we've missed? Is there anything we've missed? Is there anything we've missed? Thank you. Oh, okay. 6 cards. This certainly has a lot to say. I just need to put all these in the right order so you can see exactly what's been drawn out here. We have clean up, VIP, abuse, oh, okay, official. These were very high up people, officials, VIPs, people that had things to lose by the secret he was going to expose. And there was a threat of they poisoned him. They poisoned him through his drugs. They poisoned his drugs. They made it look like an accident. Somebody close to him. A trickster. I will end the reading there, and I'd like to say a prayer for Aaron. I hope I got the messages out that you wanted me to get out. I know you've put that song in my head for so long to scream this from the rooftops. He wanted this screamed from the rooftops. That it wasn't an accident. They've just made it look that way. It was high up people he had secrets about. He was being gaslit, made look crazy. He was being watched. His friends were taking him for granted. And they were connected to this hotshot. There was blackmailing going on. They paid somebody to pass on this hotshot. So I really hope that I got these messages out, Aaron, that you wanted me to get out. I hope you can rest in peace. I hope your family can get some sort of clarity out of what happened with you. The ones that care know it wasn't an accident. And they know that something or someone was involved here. They do believe in you, Aaron. They don't believe you would have been able to do this on purpose. And they believe that you were much smarter than it happening as an accident. Know that your mother is working to get justice for you. And somehow, I hope that some sort of surveillance does come up. That brings clarity and peace to the people who cared for you. Amen. I shall leave the reading there. I hope I've done Aaron well. And I hope that the people he cares about gets clarity. Love and light.